It's time for week number 5. We already in week 5, boys. Can you believe it?
Week 5 already? Wow.
No, don't. Don't do the thing.
Me. I had to get you.
Oh,
Can
Lord,
you
have
dip
mercy.
that
Week
sucker?
five-time WCW champion. That's right.
Booker T.
Week 5 of the Four Horsemen and Pick'em starts right about. Oh my goodness. Football
Yes.
freaks, gridiron geeks, have no fear because the Four Horsemen of Pick'ems are here in the flesh. Baby. How we doing?
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday night. I, of course, am your host, A Pizzle, Alex Putnam, representing the Aqua and the Orange. Newest member of the Hall of Fame, Zach Thomas, right here from Lubbock, Texas. Right?
Hashtag respect.
That's right. Even though we went to Texas Tech, not the University of Texas, but that's a whole other thing. Yeah. Last week we kind of shit the bed. Let me just say that. We kind of shit the bed towards the Bills. And I was there with Mr. Gay Bear. The video is on my channel for the introductions of the teams. Use about 4 minutes there. Yep, so I was there for it. It started off great. Bills scored. Dolphins scored. Bills scored again. Dolphins scored again. Bills scored. Bills scored. Bills scored. Halftime. Dolphins scored. Bills scored. Bills scored. Bills scored. Game over. 48-20.
Oof.
Yikes. Yeah. And wait, hold on a minute. Where is he at? Boom. Yes, we were.
Thank you.
It was a fun-ass experience. It was a fun-ass experience. The final score was 48-20. Oh, my God. That was fun. That was his first NFL game. And that was his first – Lucas, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, really. Yes, really.
You're really going to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Joining me, as always, representing America's team, Mr. Tiny Tim.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Tiny Tim, representing America's team 24/7, 365. And to say that this week is huge would be a very huge understatement. Yeah, I am ready. I got my rally town right here, ready to go, baby. And we got some storms coming in our area here, probably around midnight.
Storms
But
are brewing.
I think there's going to be a bigger storm over in Santa Clara this Sunday night. I don't know.
I like to
And
transition.
by the way, I would like to wish everyone a happy Good Buddy Day.
A good what day?
Good Buddy Day.
Good Buddy Day.
Yeah, what is today's date?
October 4th.
4th.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We're the Four Horsemen.
Hey.
But the date is 10-4.
Over and out.
Over and out.
10-4, good buddy.
That's right. Boogity boogity. And of course, Fire Matt Canada, Tomlin, please retire.
Yes. That was
I can understand
I
can understand the Matt Canada part, but Tomlin.
Yinzer Mac, if you watch his video, I really couldn't add anything. That's why I didn't post a curl video. I literally had nothing else to add after Yinzer Mac pretty much just destroyed it. Tomlin, that press conference was pathetic, and You play down. This is the last time you play down bad teams, man. You play down with the bad teams all the
Told
time.
you. I tried to tell you that was my upset pick of the week.
It was not good. I was not happy with the results. Canada needs to just go back to Canada and actually. He couldn't even coach in the CFL if he even tried.
Is he even from Canada?
I don't think so. But anyways, Tomlin, his contract's up after next year. I think it's time for him to retire.
After next year.
After next year, his contract is up, and I think it's time for him to retire.
Hold on. By the way, speaking of that game in Buffalo, I want to show you this little gift that Mr. Garrison got me.
I want Gary to get me a gift.
Check this out.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
It's a turnover chain kind of thing.
That's the
They
old
look like
school
Flavor
logo
Flav.
right there.
That's
I
right.
like that.
So now you want to be a Flavor Flav.
Give it some respect.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
That's right. The old school logo. Look at this.
Yeah.
Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's get right down to the nitty and gritty. We're not going to do the recap. So we're going to get right into pick'ems.
I like it. Business.
Get right into it. And we're going to start out right out of the bat. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. As you can see down below, as it is the Chicago Bears against the Washington Commanders. This game is in Washington. And from what I'm seeing right here on the Score app, which is what I use for my scores, let me just see here real quick. The Commanders are 6-point favorites.
They're actually 5.5.
Oh, went down just a tad.
Well, the problem with this is this whole week has been having the lines for almost every game fluctuate. So this is going to be a hard one, Alex. I'm telling you, this is going to be a hard week for you.
It is. Yeah. All right. 0 for 1.
Yeah. But still, though, I think you'll get some right. Scott Novak is the referee.
And the announcers, the team's on bye. Sorry, team's on bye.
We'll do that
this week on bye this week. My apologies, Dashy.
It is the
hold on.
Do it after the Hell No game.
After the Hell No game, we'll get to that because okay. So the announcers, because this is on Amazon Prime, you got Kirk Herbstreit and Al Michaels on the call, and the lowest ticketed price on Game Time. Please sponsor me. $79 for a pair.
That 79
seems a little too much because if you have 4 tickets, someone will break into your car and give them 10 more.
Yes, exactly.
Yep, that's right.
Who do you guys got? And why? Bears and Commanders.
What in commies? Bear.
What? Uh-oh.
LC?
Up.
What happened?
You hear me? You guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
There we go.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. So
that's better.
Anyways, we got to see such a spectacle last year on Thursday Night Football between these two teams. And what the NFL, they said, why not give them a sequel? Even though this game I think will be higher scoring, let's be honest, the result's going to stay the same. The Bears are the Bears are who we thought they were. We thought they were trash, and they're still trash.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I have a clip for that.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. Tim, give me this.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
There you go.
R.I.P. Denny Green.
I like it. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But do you guys think that the Bears have a shot? I don't think they have a shot. They had their chance to win a game.
Wait, hold on. Do they have a shot this week? Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Listen.
Exactly my point. Washington Redskins win this game. Final score. I'm just going to go with on a limb and say 26-20, but this game is a garbage time touchdown. Chicago will get a garbage time touchdown late, then go for an onside kick and miss the onside kick. That's exactly how this game's going to end. Expect Brian Robinson Jr. to completely dominate the Bears like he did last year.
Yeah, this is not going to be a great game on Thursday night because the script writer said last year's game can't get any worse. Well, here we are.
Yeah.
Both teams showed well last week in their losses. Bears almost beat the Broncos, but almost doesn't count. Commanders got Sam Howell back on track against the Eagles. This Bears defense is pretty bad, so I think that will continue. I think the Commanders and Sam Howell and their defense will limit Justin Fields. I'm going to go with the Commanders here to beat the Chicago Bears. Final score 28-17.
There you go.
Well, I really don't have that much to add with everything that you guys have said. I mean, this is going to be terrible. I mean, Justin Fields is just getting dogged. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but I guess he just doesn't have that many good people around him.
Nope.
Give me the Commanders over those Bears 27-20.
All right. Next up, we got another London game.
London game, absolutely fantastic.
Oh yes, jolly good.
Jolly good, sir.
Jolly good.
As it is the Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills. This game is going to be, I believe, from Wembley.
Actually, it's
from Wembley.
Tottenham.
It is Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh, sorry, I got my football stadiums mixed up. But yes, Tottenham Hotspur in London, England. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Buffalo Bills are 5.5-point favorites.
You are jolly good, Alex.
Jolly good.
1 for 2. You're another good
Jolly
shot.
good.
Good job, mate.
Hip, hip, hooray. Referee for this game is
the zebra is Sean Smith.
And the announcers, because it is on NFL Network, we have Rich Eisen and Kurt Warner.
Okay, I actually like that combo. I like Rich Eisen and Kurt Warner, so that should be a good combo out there.
Rich Eisen's cool. Yeah, this is a Buffalo home game. This is Buffalo Bills home game, believe it or not, because the Jaguars will have been in London for over a week now by the time there is kickoff. So I think that might be an edge here. Buffalo was dominant last week over the Dolphins, and Josh Allen is playing at a high level. People are saying he might be the new MVP. We shall see. Jaguars looked better last week, but they won't be able to show Allen. They won't be able to slow him down. They won't be able to slow down the Buffalo Bills. It'll be a high-scoring game, but at the end of the day, I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Final 32-20.
I see this as an almost blowout. This is an almost double up for me here. Jacksonville, if I'm not mistaken, last night on Fantasy Football Fever on my channel, TJM3774, I do believe John Flynn, the host of Hooked on Sports, he told us that I think he said Jacksonville is undefeated in London.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, good streaks do have to come to an end.
Yes, they do.
So this is going to be a no-brainer here. Buffalo's just going to be way too much for the Jaguars. This is almost a double up. Give me Buffalo over Jacksonville 27-14. Oh yeah, you got to go Buffalo. We got to go Buffalo.
Oh, wait, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yes.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because nobody
circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
Right.
Abadu. So, Jacksonville Jaguars face a good, rowdy, good Buffalo team, and they are absolutely on fire right now after defeating the Miami Dolphins. After their little snafu against the New York Jets in week 1, they have come back and dominated their opponents, outscoring them by a huge margin. It's not even close. You have a 38-3, 38-10, and 48-20. So that is a combined over 100. It's over 100 points to 23 points as a margin of score. And playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, who, let's be honest here, they beat a mediocre Atlanta Falcons team. The Jaguars team does not have a chance in hell in this game. Give me the Buffalo Bills to win this game convincingly. Those Bills look very strong and are my favorite right now as the representatives of the AFC. Final score 34-20. Give me the Bills. Play the clip.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because nobody circles the wagon like those
like the
Buffalo
Buffalo
Bills.
Bills.
Since I never played it, might as well. Third time's a charm.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
That was Gary at the game, by the way.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
I'm very
it
happy
was.
about that.
There's no doubt about that.
that was Gary at the game, by the way.
Alex, I know
100%.
Dashy's going to be mad if we don't mention this. Let's go ahead
Okay,
and do this
Cleveland
now.
Browns, Los Angeles Chargers, Seattle Seahawks,
and the Tampa
Bay Buccaneers.
If you're a fan of those teams,
wait for next
gotta
week.
finish.
Sorry, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in other words, this week is no Chargers, no.
exactly.
Right.
But let's hear the Terminator anyway.
And now go Chargers, go!
Yes, this is great.
Up for next week.
Yes.
All right, Alex, next
Same for
game.
next
All right,
week.
London
Okay.
accents over.
Now to the Sunday games. We got, let me just see here real quick. Next game on the list. We have let's go with this one as it is the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots. This game is in Foxborough. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Patriots are half a point.
It's
favorite?
one. It's
Half a
this
point?
line is so weird. It's only 1 point now, but it is realistically near a coin flip at this point.
All right.
Yeah, I know it's weird.
That's weird. Referee for this game is,
Alex Kemp.
and let's see, for Saints and Patriots, we have as the announcers, you have Kevin Harlan and Trent Green.
Oh yeah.
One of the relatively good announcing crews for
Kevin
CBS.
Harlan. I'm calling both games.
I'm calling both games. Love that guy. Who you guys got and why? Saints and Patriots.
I'll go first on this one. Saints and Patriots. Both of these teams have absolutely inept offenses. The Saints were 2-0 and then lost their last 2 games against the Green Bay Packers and the Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers game was not even close. Meanwhile, the New England Patriots are having a disastrous season. They kept it close the first 2 weeks. They got a win against the Jets, and then against the Cowboys, they got embarrassed in front of national TV. And let's be honest here. You know who should be in the game? Don't worry. Be Zappy.
Oh
He
yeah.
should be the starter for this week. But knowing Bill Belichick, nope, it's got to be Mac Jones.
Lame.
I know. I'm sorry. If you guys thought Kenny Pickett was bad, Mac Jones is even worse. Let's be honest here. Mac Jones has done absolutely nothing ever since his rookie year.
Nope.
He's done absolutely nothing. So let me tell you this, guys, right now. New England's not winning. Even with the Saints right now, quarterback woes, I still trust New Orleans Saints defense and their offense to get the job done. Expect Alvin Kamara to have a phenomenal game on the road as the Saints go marching into Foxborough and get the win. My final score is going to be New Orleans Saints 20, New England Patriots 13. Give me the Saints.
Cheapest ticket on Game Time, by the way, for a pair, $157 for this game.
$157. Jesus.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah,
Tim, who
I
you
really
got?
don't have much more to say about this one. Of course, last week Belichick was looking for his 300th victory. what he got in return was the biggest defeat of his coaching career. Thanks to my boys.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you for that, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It helps.
And now they're at home. They're back at home against New Orleans Saints team. Not much to say about this one. I'm just gonna go with the Saints slightly better. Don't worry, be zappy, man. If he even started, he'd be zapped all over the place. You know what I'm talking about?
I see you, zap. I see you, zap.
Zap.
You know what
Yeah.
that's from, right? Yeah. SpongeBob.
So I'm just gonna go with this here. Give me. I'm gonna say New England's gonna cut it pretty close, but in the end, it'll be New Orleans taking the victory by a score of 26-24.
Yeah, these two teams are coming off losses where they're off. Both their offenses, the Saints and the Patriots last week, looked, let's just say, shitty. Absolutely terrible. Mac Jones is really struggling for the Patriots, while Derek Carr looked hurt last week. I think Jameis Winston had to come in for a series or two last week, if I'm not mistaken. Or was that the week before? I'm not too sure.
Which one?
Where Derek Carr got hurt and Jameis Winston had to come in. Was that last week?
Last week
Against the
last
Packers?
week. Yep, this last week Derek Carr played the full game.
Okay. So this game will be dominated most likely by their defenses. So I think the Saints defense gives them just a little bit of an edge, and I'm going to go with the Saints to beat the Patriots 21-17. Give me the Who Dat Nation. Give me the Saints.
Mm-hmm. Who that?
Next game on the list. Ooh, this one's it is the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. This game is from Indianapolis. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Titans are 2.5-point favorites.
It went down to 1.5.
Went down to 1. Oh, interesting.
1.5.
1.5.
Yeah, so it went
Okay.
down a full point.
All right. Referee for this game is
Referee is no, don't tell me you lost the page. No, I didn't. Okay. It is Brad Rogers.
And calling the game, it is a Spiro Adidas. He's gonna go in for a touchdown. Miraculous, wonderful, miraculous, and Adam Archuleta as well.
Stupendous.
Exquisite. And the cheapest ticket on Game Time, you got $76. $76 for Titans and Colts. You know what? I'm gonna let fate decide. I really don't give a shit. Coin. Where's my coin?
I could see that.
Where's my coin? Okay.
Where is it?
All right, here we go. Titans will be heads. Colts will be tails. Okay.
All right. One,
2,
2, 3.
Baba
Baba
Booey.
boy.
Give me Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
Give me the Titans. Final score, let's go 24-20. Give me Titans. Sorry, Joshua Cook. I let fate decide this one.
I can't put the Colts as my coin flip game of the week. It cost me from being one of the top spots in my pick'em pool. I'm still number one, but realistically, I can't let fate decide this week. This one, I'm saving my coin for later. But for Titans Colts history in Indianapolis, it's been a very interesting series. The Titans have won the last 5 games in a row against the Colts. And they've won. The only last time was in November 2020, and that was at Tennessee. The last, how many games in Indianapolis? Their last loss in Indianapolis was in November 2018. But let's be honest here. Streaks have to end at some point, don't they?
Right.
I'm taking the Indianapolis Colts. I think the Colts just overall have the better offense, and this is going to be the game Jonathan Taylor returns.
Let's hope.
So that is going to be a big benefactor for this game. Jonathan Taylor is going to be coming back finally for the first time all season. We are going to see him debut in a Colts uniform. And I think that's going to be a humongous edge that'll really help Anthony Richardson out. So in the battle of running backs and heavy, I think this game goes to overtime, and I think the Colts this time get the game-winning touchdown instead of giving up it. Final score, 29-23. Give me the Indianapolis Colts to win this game.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually have this as a low-scoring game on my schedule here. Good to see Jonathan Taylor back in the lineup. Hopefully he'll improve that run offense for the Colts. I've got the Colts winning this one. It's not really something to write home about. Give me the Colts over the Titans 21-17.
All right.
Hey, Alex, guess who just made an appearance in our chat?
It's October 20. It's October 4th, 2024, and Russell Wilson still does not know how to cook.
No, he doesn't.
That's right. No, he does not. Hold on. Where? And then also, wait a minute. Let's see if I can find it. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
So, banana. Yeah. Okay. Next up. You're up, LC, because it is the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. This game is in Pittsburgh. Oh, man. You can see him. He's shaking in his boots. All right. So from what I'm seeing on here, the Ravens are 4-point favorites.
You got it right this time.
Oh, how about that? Okay. Referee for this game is
Carl Sheffers.
and
Not bad.
calling the game for the Ravens and the Steelers, Iron Eagle and Charles Davis. You got the CBS A team.
It is our local
Or
game
B
of the
team.
week,
Oh,
Alex.
their B team. My apologies. The B team, CBS.
Save me for last. You know what it is.
Right.
No, the rules save LC for last. Tim, let's start with you. Who do you got in this one? Steelers and Ravens from Pittsburgh.
Doesn't matter if it's in Baltimore or if it's in Pittsburgh. Every time these two teams match up, it is a war. These two teams just do not like each other. I mean, oh my gosh. It is just a war, but I gotta tell you, Kenny Pickett got me a little bit of a cause to pause. Hopefully it'll be okay, but there's just something shaky about Pittsburgh right now. Of course, as you can see, LC says, "Fire Matt Canada, Tomlin, please retire." I would like to see Tomlin go at least one more year.
No, his contract is up though. After the next year.
His contract after next year.
They'll re-sign him. He's won him a Super Bowl. They'll re-sign him.
No, not this time.
Well, he's like the only the third head coach they've had in the last 40-something years.
No, it's longer than that. 1969. So we're coming up.
Nice.
It'll be 56 years.
Chuck Noll,
So
Bill Cowher, and now Mike Tomlin. Wow, I mean, you're talking about consistency right there.
Exactly.
1969. The Beatles were still around. The Beatles were still a band. Jeez.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And Baltimore is going to be coming in with a little bit of momentum. I hate to do this to you. I'm kind of praying Kenny Pickett is okay. I'm secretly hoping that the Steelers will win, but right now I've got Baltimore winning 31-24.
All right. It's consecutive road games for the Ravens, but they played well at Cleveland. They faced a backup quarterback and might do so here. Lamar Jackson and the offense seem to get it going in this new offensive system. But there's just something about this Steelers team. I think they regroup. I think they get the job done no matter who plays at quarterback with them. This is not my upset pick of the week, but I am going to go with the Steelers to get the job done over the Baltimore Ravens. Give me the Steelers. Steelers got Super Bowl. Steelers over the Ravens. Give me them by a final of 20-17, and the lowest ticketed price on Game Time, $191.
Makes sense. It's Steelers Ravens.
LC, you're up.
All right.
See what you got to say.
It's funny how Ravens Red Zone finally comes out of the woodworks of his old house just for this week only. It's actually very surprising because I have not seen Ravens Red Zone all year at any point of the year, especially when the Ravens barely beat Dashy and the Bengals, when they lost and when they beat the Texans, when that was a complete brand new team, and then when they lost the Indianapolis Colts, which was a complete surprise. Realistically, I was really thinking about I'm really considering picking the Ravens. Just for Pick'em's sake. Am I rooting against the Steelers? Absolutely not. I am still going to be waving my terrible towel and donning my Steelers jersey and representing my Pittsburgh Steelers. But for Pick'em's sakes, Baltimore is the safer pick in this one. But realistically, I don't know how this game's really going to be. If we could only lose by 2 with Mitch Trubisky starting in Pittsburgh against Baltimore, with Mitch Trubisky having to come in late after Kenny Pickett got injured. I understand Kenny Pickett, he had his first practice. He is good to go for Sunday. But, oh my God, I'm going to be flipping back and forth with this pick throughout the whole weekend. I'm going to really be flipping back and forth. If I have to pick either of these teams back and forth throughout the whole week, just understand that's how I'm thinking that day. But for today's sake, I'm going to go with Baltimore. Today's day, I'm going to go with Baltimore. But maybe by Sunday, I'll have Pittsburgh. Right now, it's a day-to-day basis, realistically. I don't know how I can trust Matt Canada's offense against the Ravens. That's my biggest concern. Against the Ravens offense last year in general, the Steelers realistically have not put up many points on offense against the Ravens. Last 2 games, they've only put up 16 of combined 30 points in 2 games against the Ravens. Meanwhile, both games have been extremely close. They've been literally decided by 5 points the last 2 meetings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I'm thinking this right now, but right now I'm going to go with Baltimore. Right now I'm going to go with the favorite, but my decision is probably going to flip before game time. I'm literally going to be deciding back and forth between this game. But until I see some consistency from the Steeler offense, I got to be smarter and pick the Steelers to lose this game. But I think they will win against Baltimore in Baltimore. I know they will 100% they will win it in Baltimore at the end of the year. But right now, as of today, this will probably change throughout the rest of the week. I will probably change my pick more than likely. If I change to Pittsburgh, I don't know why, but I think the Steelers will. I think I'm probably going to change my pick, but for right now, is this pick'em's sake, I'm going to pick the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
I'm going to pick it as a low-scoring game. I think the problem with the Steelers right now is I can't trust their offense. I cannot trust Matt Canada with anything. If you tell Matt Canada, oh, I have a priceless Fabergé egg, don't break it, you know what's going to happen after I turn around? Matt Canada's going to drop the Fabergé egg because he's that much of an idiot. I can't trust Matt Canada to color in between the lines of a coloring book. That's how much I don't trust Matt Canada in general. If you had Matt Canada try and type up a Word document, he would type something in Excel and it would be filled with nothing. He would just jam his keyboard like he would do that instead of actually do anything competent, because that's how Matt Canada is. Matt Canada is the definition of inconsistent. He's the definition of a moronic play caller. He cannot call a play to save anyone's life. He had a miracle
Yep.
against the Raiders. That was a miracle. There's no way we're repeating that against the Ravens. Let's be honest here. If we do, I'll be insanely happy. I'll call out my own bluff. But right now, I got to be the smart pick and taking Baltimore. Final score, 20-17. But if I have to change, if this pick changes, don't blame me. I'm just going off day by day with this pick game. Day by day.
All right. Day by day.
Fair enough.
All right. Here we go. Next game on the list. This one could be interesting. We got the Carolina Panthers and the Detroit Lions. This game is from Detroit. And from what I'm seeing right here, oh my God, 10-point favorites for the Lions?
Once again, you're two in a row.
10.
10-point favorites.
Referee for this game is
Adrian Hill.
And calling the game, let's see, for the Panthers and the Lions, we got Chris Myers and Daryl Johnson, a.k.a.
Moose.
on the call. Who do you guys got and why for Panthers and Lions?
Might as well go first with this one because Panthers and Lions. I was considering this my lock of the week, but I decided not to because Mac already did it. Mac already made it his lock of the week, so I really don't want to copy what he does. I can't copy everything what he says. He goes, literally, that's why I didn't even do a Crow video. I didn't want to copy what he said. So I'm not going to copy Mac, but I am going to say the Lions win this game without a problem. Without a shadow of a doubt, the Carolina Panthers, other than the Bears, are the worst team in the NFL.
Agreed.
It's not even close. Bryce Young, he's not ready yet. He really is not ready yet. You need to bench him, and you need to have Andy Dalton play for a little longer. It's good you got him some game experience, but you need to give him some. You need to let him sit on the bench a little bit more. You need to give him some more reps in practice. Maybe you can have him in a few blowout games, but right now, Bryce Young just is not proving that he's ready. Jared Goff and the Lions, they're having this game off a huge rest after beating the Packers. They're coming off back home a 10 days rest. And I don't see the Lions losing this one. Lions put up a 40 burger, 41 to 24.
Oh,
give me the Lions.
40 burger. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tim, what say you?
Bryce, he's kind of struggling, but I mean, he's still a rookie. He'll work some things out. Detroit, of course, great defense, pretty good offense, but I've got a feeling that Carolina may make it close here. In fact, I've decided to make this my point spread game of the week.
Oh,
I got this one 30-24. 30-24. Give me the Lions with the win, but give me the Panthers with the points.
okay. Well, Panthers 0-4. Bryce Young has been struggling. I'm agreeing with Lucas. They should put in Andy Dalton for just for a few games so he can find his rhythm a little bit. Now they face a Lions team that will have been plenty of rested after playing this past Thursday night and blowing out the Green Bay Packers on the road with the defense coming up big. And I think it stays that way as the Lions go 4-1 behind that defense. Give me the Detroit Lions to beat the Carolina Panthers by a final of 31-21, and the lowest ticketed price on Game Time for this game is $184.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. All right. Next game.
Is it your turn, Hugs?
Nope, not yet. We got one more after that.
Okay.
We'll do mine next. We got the Houston Texans and the Atlanta Falcons. This game is in Atlanta. And the Falcons, from what I'm seeing right here, are 2-point favorites.
Actually went down to 1.5, surprisingly.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I told you this week was going to be brutal.
Oh, my God.
Dude, this week has been brutal with the point spread. It's been nonstop going back and forth.
Referee for this game is
Sean Hockley.
And calling the game, we got Brandon Gaudin and Mark Schlereth, the Braves play-by-play announcer. Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, that is interesting.
And the Madden guy, Brandon Gaudin. And oh my God, lowest ticketed price on Game Time, $42.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Houston Texans and Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to go first since I'm going to go last in the next pick 'em. So the Texans are one of the biggest surprises of the season so far. CJ Stroud has been outstanding. Desmond Ridder has been not. For that reason alone, I think the Texans have the edge. They are the better team right now, but they have a tough talent challenge against them with the Atlanta Falcons coming off of a loss. I'm going to go with the Texans to beat the Atlanta Falcons in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Give me the Texans, and CJ Stroud continues to prove that he should be Offensive Rookie of the Year as of right now. 27-21, give me Houston.
I will say this about the Texans. Their fan base absolutely deserves a franchise quarterback that doesn't assault women. I'm sorry, I have to say it. CJ Stroud seems like a good kid with a head on his shoulders. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's a good kid. He's a good quarterback, and he's only the 5th rookie quarterback to beat the Steelers in the regular season under Mike Tomlin's reign.
Told you.
That's actually insane to think about. So if you have a rookie quarterback that could beat the Steelers, you got a good player in your hands. Let's be honest here. CJ Stroud is a really good quarterback, and I will give him credit. He's been playing very well. He had a rough first 2 games, but he's starting to come on his own. He beat the Jaguars on the road, and he beat the Steelers and got past their top defense. And with Laramie Tunsil possibly coming back, I don't see how the Falcons can even come close in this game. There is a possibility. It's a very good possibility he comes back. But let's be honest here. The Texans right now, I think that they're in a good shape to win this game on the road. They did it once in Southeast United States. They're going to win again in the Southeast United States once again on the road. Give me the Texans to beat the Falcons convincingly. I'm going to take them 27-13. Give me the Texans. And also the fact that the Falcons don't have a bye after traveling to London and having to play a game at home. That's very concerning.
Brutal.
It's brutal.
That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Tim, who you got in this one?
Well, looking at this here, I gotta say CJ Stroud is definitely a great all-pro quarterback in the making. I'm surprised what they've been able to do in Houston. Atlanta is at home. Bijan Robinson is holding his own, another great rookie.
Yep.
I'm actually taking the Falcons over the Texans, although it's not going to be a big victory though. Probably a late field goal for the Falcons. Give me the Falcons over the Texans, 26-23.
All right. Now it's time. Oh, man.
For his game.
3 games in a row. I'm going to be at. This is the final 3 of 3, as it is the New York Football Giants taking on the Miami Dolphins. This game is in Miami, and the Dolphins, from what I'm seeing right here, are 11-point favorites.
It went out to 11.5.
Nice.
It went up. You love to see it. Referee for this game is
Ron Torbert. And listen, though, this is Ron Torbert's 150th game as an NFL referee. 150th game. That's very impressive, though. We'll give him credit. That is insanely impressive.
Nice.
got Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma on the call. Cheapest ticket on Game Time, $193 for a pair.
Makes sense. Alex, I'll go ahead and go first. Lock it in already.
That's what I'm talking about.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Fins up. Lock them in. Dolphins You just got your butt whooped against the Buffalo Bills, coming back home to play what I think is the worst offense in the league. I thought the Steelers' offense was bad. Oh, the Giants' offense is 100 times worse. It's so much worse. Danny,
Wow.
there's actually this funny nickname from this YouTuber, Barry McCockner. If you've ever seen his stuff on YouTube, he's absolutely hilarious. He calls him Danny Diapers.
Danny Diapers.
It's so funny. I don't know why. He does his NFL reviews, and that's his nickname. And I started busting out laughing. If you check out his channel, he's absolutely hilarious. I've been following for a while. His name's Barry McCockner. He's absolutely hilarious. He has some great content. If you have not seen him, he is phenomenal. He's done videos before with Urinating Tree, 5 points.
Okay.
I don't know if he's done one with Tom Grassi before, but he's in that good spirit though. He's gotten some good content in there, man.
Okay.
If you have a chance, check out his channel. He's amazing. But yeah, Daniel Jones is so bad. I'm sorry. Daniel Jones is an absolute joke. And he said this. This is the game. Last week was the game the Giants gave up on Daniel Jones. It was the week. There's no way. It's paying for Saquon and Daniel Jones was a mistake.
What I'm saying.
Saying praying for both was a mistake, not just paying Daniel Jones. Because Saquon's made out of glass. It's hard to argue with that one.
No,
but let's be honest here.
Right.
Let's be honest here. Even with Tyreek Hill not 100%, Dolphins are putting up 50 on the Giants.
Not 100%.
Well, didn't he get hurt last week? Oh,
No.
I thought that was him. I thought he said something about that.
Armstead got hurt.
Oh, Teron Armstead. Okay,
Teron Armstead got hurt again.
Even without Teron Armstead.
His fourth time with us when he got hurt during the season. Fourth time, and he's only been in the season 2 times.
Well, here's the thing, Alex. Even without him, Dolphins are putting up 50 on the Giants. 54-9. Give me the Dolphins to win this one easily. This is my Stone Cold Lock of the Century of the week, and it's not even close.
All righty then. Well,
That's for you,
Miami really took it to the chin in Buffalo. But there ain't no way in hell that they're going to take it to the chin with them Giants. I mean, the Giants are playing more like dwarves. Miami is going to bounce back hard and good this week. Not much to say here except Miami gives a huge bounce back here. Give me the Dolphins 35-17. And don't just give me the Dolphins. Lock them up.
And this is my Stone Cold Lock of the Century. All the week.
All right. Now it's on me. Let me take this off real quick because this is getting way too heavy on my neck.
Does
You got to
look
wear for
nice,
the game
though.
tomorrow, though.
What's up?
You got to wear for the game Sunday.
I'm contemplating that. Honestly. So all time, the New York Giants have a 7-3 record against the Miami Dolphins. 7-3. Giants, let's be honest, they are an absolute mess. This Sunday, it's going to be the number 1 ranked offense versus the number 32 ranked offense.
That's almost unfair.
Almost. Offensive line is a major issue. Dolphins have some line issues as well. Liam Eichenberg at center last week was absolute ass. Trust me, I saw it. There's the memes going around where he's doing yoga stretches and shit. But after a so-so game last week, I think Tua Tagovailoa and the rest of the Miami Dolphins will get it back on the right track here once again. And sorry to all the Giants YouTubers. Oh, sorry. Got to be more specific. Sorry to the content creators out there like She Got Sports and The Hub and KB and The Entertainer and fellow Pizzle, Co-Pizzle. Yeah, I know him. I think we get this on the right track. I'm in agreement with you guys. Make it 3 for 3. Dolphins are
And
my
this
Oh,
lock
is
of the
my
week.
stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
52-15. Fins up.
There you go.
Fins up
Got
big
Finn's
time.
burger.
That's what I'm talking about. All right.
Guys,
Guys.
I know it's not quite my game yet, but
We got
Mhm.
someone in the chat.
I see that.
ask and ye shall receive.
I see that.
Anyway, we'll deal with him a little bit later.
That's going to be good.
Now we're getting to the 4 o'clock games. So
All right. Now on to the 4 o'clock games. We only got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And then it's time for the main event. Starting out in the 4 o'clock game slate, we got the Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals. This game is in Arizona. And from what I am seeing right here on this, the Bengals are 3-point favorites.
you're right.
Referee for this game is
Referee for the Cardinals and Bengals is Clay Martin.
and calling the game for the Bengals and the Cardinals, Ken Kugler and Mark Dirty Butt Fumble Sanchez. And from what I'm seeing right here on Game Time, where the hell is it? Right there, $29. It's the cheapest ticket.
That's actually surprising.
$29.
I think that must be the standing area. I think.
No, it's legit. Section 418, row 13, $37.
That's
Good Lord.
insane.
Shit you not.
That's funny though.
All right, who do you guys got and why? Bengals and Cardinals.
Bengals and Cardinals. I actually want to go first on this one.
Mhm.
Alex, sound the alarm.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Dashy, for telling me this fact. Otherwise, I would have gone with the Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals have never won in Arizona. They have never won in Arizona as a franchise.
Never.
Never. That is surprising to think about. Not only that, Joe Burrow's continuing to play hurt. And the Bengals, they're the 31st ranked offense in the league. If you count it, it is the truth. They're the 31st ranked offense in the league, just behind the Giants. The Bengals have put up a grand total of 3, 24, 19, and 3 points-wise. That's embarrassing as a Cincinnati Bengals fan, having one of the worst offenses in the league, going against the Arizona Cardinals, who have made many opponents have been making games with very interesting opponents. You had the 49ers, you held in there for a little bit, but then you still lost. You beat the Cowboys. You barely lost to the Giants, even though you choked that game. And then you barely lost on Washington. So pretty much almost all your games have been one-score games, except for the Cardinals, the Cowboys, where you completely dominated them, and the 49ers. The other 2 games were one-score games. And I think this comes down to a late Josh Dobbs to Marquise Brown game. Actually, no, not Marquise Brown. Zach Ertz game-winning touchdown. And it'd be fitting because Josh Dobbs is a former Steeler beating the Bengals. Cardinals win this game 27-24. Me, the Cardinals, in my upset pick of the week.
All right. Well, at 3-1, the Bengals are in survival mode. This is a
3-1.
1-3. My bad. 1-3. My apologies. Whatever. At 1-3, the Bengals are in survival mode. This is a consecutive road game, which always makes it tough. Arizona has been feisty so far, also 1-3. But I think this is the week Joe Burrow and the offense gets it going for the Bengals. If not, then they're done. Let's be honest. I think Joe Burrow has a good day. I'm going to go with the Bengals to beat the Cardinals 27-23. Who day? Question mark? And yes, he is for real.
The only thing that concerns me, of course, is Joe Burrow's calf. They're
Yep.
just playing. It's almost like they're just going through the motions, and with Burrow's calf bothering him, it could be a big problem here. So I'm basically taking the Cardinals in this one. Give me Arizona over Cincinnati, 30-21.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Tiny
You're,
Tim.
you're welcome, Dashy. Oh wait a minute, Dashy's going with the. Oh, he's a. I don't know where my mind is sometimes.
It's
Sorry,
me.
Dash.
I picked the Cardinals. But
Sorry,
thanks for
Dash.
that's why I picked them.
But I mean, if Burrow is not at least 95%, then
Not
I
even
don't know if
close.
I can trust him or not.
All right. Next game on the list. Oh, boy. Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. This game is in L.A. Let's see what we got here. Los Angeles. Rams. Sorry.
You're good.
4.5 point favorites. Eagles. 4.5
Yes,
point
you're right
favorites.
again. You're right on that one.
All right. Referee for this game is.
Go Finovich.
And you have Kevin Burkhardt and Greg Olson on the call.
Fuck City
And-
team.
Let's see. Where is this? Los Angeles Rams lowest price ticket, $202.
That makes sense. It's the defending NFC champion on the
Yeah.
road in Los Angeles.
Yep, this is a long road game for the Eagles, and they're undefeated still, but
So,
certainly not playing like it like last season. Rams are 2-2, and I think they are overachieving just a little bit. Rams have shown that they will be competitive against good teams. I think they show up here. I think it's going to be close, but at the end of the day, I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles, 26-24. Let's hear that guy.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay,
Next
well, yeah, let's see here. It's going to be interesting because it is scheduled that Cooper Cup is getting back into the lineup for the Rams here. So that would give a little extra help for Matthew Stafford. But right now, it's just those dang chickens just doing a little bit better here, and they are the NFC East champions. They're picked by what was it? 4.5?
Yep, 4.5.
4.5. That ain't gonna be no problem for them chickens. Give me the chickens over the Rams, 36-26, because chickens are so much better than chickens.
Or
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
I'm actually going to go ahead and agree on Mac with this one thing. This is also my point spread of the game of the week. I think that the Rams will keep this close because they are overachieving just a bit, just like Alex said. But realistically, let's be honest here. I think the Eagles have been playing a little bit under their belt. Like they're still 4-0, but they haven't been playing the best football of the league. They've been keeping games close with teams that realistically should not have been keeping it close. I still think they get the job done, but I think the Rams will keep it close, especially with the game with Puka Nacua getting those passes from Matt Stafford. But I think the Eagles will get the job done. My final score, 31-27. Give me the Eagles.
all right, next game on the list we have is the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. This game is in Denver, and from what I'm seeing right here, hold on just a minute. 8th of September. Broncos are 1.5 point favorites.
You're right.
All right, referee for this game is,
John Hussey.
and the announcers are, let's see if I can pull this up once again. For the Jets and Broncos, Andrew Catalon, James Lofton, Andrew Catalon, Tiki Barber, and Matt Ryan. Cheapest price on game time is $104.
Alex, time to let fate decide.
There we go.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. So, Jets and Broncos. Russell Wilson still can't cook, and the Jets are the Jets. This is
Right.
going to be the number one for the Jets, and the AR is going to be for the Broncos. Because why? I have no idea. But let's go ahead and do a coin flip in 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Taking the Jets on this one.
Ooh,
Very close
okay,
game,
great.
but I think Russell Wilson still can't cook at the end of the day. Jets defense is better than the Broncos defense. 20 to 18. Give me the Jets.
Okay, let me see what I have in my notes here real quick. Let's see, Jets and Broncos. This is Nathaniel Hackett revenge game. Given that he was named the Broncos coach, he was the Broncos coach last year. Sean Payton is now the coach. Now, Nathaniel Hackett's now the Jets offensive coordinator. Payton is 1-3, and his team has not looked good at all whatsoever. Jets are playing well and losing to the Chiefs last Sunday night. I think that carries over here. It's a battle of the Wilsons. And honestly, I think the guy with the last name Wilson will win. I think that's a safe bet.
Yes, a quarterback named Wilson will win.
But when in doubt, I'm going to go home team. I'm going to go with the Broncos.
Yeah.
Give me the Broncos 21-14 over the Jets. Yeah.
Speaking of Zach Wilson, I'm still not quite sold on him yet, even though he made it close and that loss to the Chiefs. Going up against Russell Wilson, he's a proven leader, but I just don't see how this combination with Russell Wilson and Sean Payton is not clicking and not quite running on all eight cylinders. But I'm pretty much going to go Denver with a good win here. Give me the Donkeys over the Jets by a score of 35-20.
Hee-haw.
Mm-hmm.
LC, did you say your pick already?
Yeah, I did. I had my coin flip again.
All right.
That was the Jets.
That's right. Okay. Next game on the list, we got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. This game is in Minnesota. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Chiefs are 4.5-point favorites.
You're right. Once again.
All right. How about that? Referee for this game
is going to be Land Clark.
Jim Nance and Tony Romo are on the call for this game. And cheapest ticket on Game Time, $289.
Wow. Yeah, that makes sense.
Holies. Now, does that include the game and maybe a meet and greet with Taylor Swift?
No, I
Good
think
Lord.
that's a little higher than that.
That's definitely going to be at least like a couple grand.
Well, I can see that.
That's about 4,000.
You want to know a fun fact about that game, though? You want to know fun fact about that game real quick? 20 times. That was the amount of times they cut to Taylor Swift during that Jets Chiefs.
No, I thought it was 10.
No, it was 20.
Or they made references about her? Or
Way
just
too many. Way too many. And I really don't want to hear any more about it.
me?
All right,
what time is this game supposed to be at, actually?
What's that?
What time is this game supposed to be at?
It's
4:25. You know what time? You know why Kirk Cousins doesn't like 4:25 games?
Why?
Because he loses most of them. Give me the Kansas
yeah.
City Chiefs. Simply put, it's a primetime game / national TV game. Kirk Cousins struggles in those. Patrick Mahomes will get the Chiefs. Well, they'll get the job done in any way they can. 31-27. Give me the Chiefs.
I agree with the same thing LC said, but I'm going Kansas City 33, Vikings 27.
Vikings won last week for the first time and now have to face the reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champions.
Yes.
Chiefs have not looked good on offense this season, but the pretty consistent, I must say. Lesser of two evils. I don't know. Call me crazy, but sounding alarm.
he is actually going with that not ready for prime time player?
I think.
Are you for real?
There's something about it. I know what you're thinking to yourself.
Bitch, are you for real?
No, I know. You're
Is
thinking.
you for real?
I know.
Bitch, please.
You made my mind blown.
Trust me.
In the all types of blue hell.
Something. I think
Wow.
this defense is pretty good. I gotta say, Brian Flores has done pretty well with the defense. Even though they won their first game last week, I think that they ride that momentum train, and I think they get the job done and pull off a big upset over the Chiefs. Give me the Vikings to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Final score. Let's go with. I'm going to say 35-24. Give me the Vikings.
Damn. I cannot believe that, man. That's a
Wow.
crazy pick.
Call me nuts.
That is.
It's
Call me
nuts.
crazy, but it's just how it is. All right.
Alrighty. Time for the main event. The game of the
Sunday
week.
night, football night, NBC. Check your local listings as it is the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. This game is in Santa Clara. And from what I'm seeing right here, the 49ers are 3.5-point favorites.
You're right on the money.
Referee for this game.
Alan Eck.
Heck.
Ugh.
I know.
And being that it is on NBC, you got Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth on the call. Cheapest ticket. Oh my God.
400.
414.
I know it. It's the most expensive game of the week. And
Yeah.
it's every right to be. The rivalry, that's a rivalry.
Yeah, it goes all the way back a good while.
Saving Tiny Tim for
We all know the
last.
rule. Saved him for last.
Alex, go ahead. Go first on this one.
Okay. Don't mind if I do. Oh, wait. Hold on. Before I do that, I think we can all agree that this is
Yeah,
True.
makes
True.
sense.
this is the game of the week. A rematch of San Francisco playoff victory last year. 49ers are rolling right now, and the Cowboys are coming off of an absolute beatdown against the New England Patriots. But this is a tough task on the road. Look for the 49ers to get the best of it again as Christian McCaffrey proves that he might be the MVP of the league. I'm going to go with the 49ers. I'm sorry, Tim. I got to be a realist. Give me the 49ers over the Cowboys 26-20, and I wouldn't be surprised if this game went to overtime.
49ers and Cowboys. My goodness gracious. Let's be honest here. Christian McCaffrey is the front runner for MVP, and he scored a game in 13 straight games. That's absolutely insane. 13 straight games he scored a touchdown. The 49ers have also won 15 regular season games in a row. That's absolutely insane. Their last loss was last year against the Kansas City Chiefs in the regular season. Cowboys are going to be a phenomenal team, but let's be honest here. The 49ers are in a league of their own. Just like the Eagles, these teams are bound to meet in January for the NFC Championship. The Cowboys may be good, but the 49ers defense and the 49ers offense is just so much better. They proved it against the Steelers. They're going to continue to prove it here. None of their other than the Rams game, none of the games have really been close going into the fourth quarter. Let's be honest here. They haven't been. But I think the Cowboys will give them a good game, but the 49ers get the job done. Final score, 49ers 31, Cowboys 28.
Tim, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
No.
Oh, bro.
if he
Dang
would have
it.
waited just 10 minutes, just saying. If he would have waited just 10 minutes, he would have been right here, but
Oh, wow.
you gotta catch them Z's.
I guess he's got to wake up early in the morning, I guess.
I'll work.
What a shame.
Yeah,
No.
that's what real life does to you, I guess.
I know.
Yeah. Nobody likes to do any adulting around here, but
how it
sometimes
is.
you got to.
Yep.
It's just how it is. But regardless, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Big time rivalry. These guys have been clashing at each other mostly in the NFL playoffs all these years, going all the way back to the famous catch in '82. Those great games in the '90s. Of course, us Cowboys would like to forget the last two postseason matchups with these guys. Um, I heard something very interesting from Stephen A. Smith on First Take. I think it was either Monday morning or Tuesday morning. He does have a point. You take a look at what the Cowboys have done so far. They beat. They played against the Giants. They played against the Jets. Played against the Cardinals. Played against the Patriots. Those four teams most likely will not appear in playoffs this year. You got this team, the 49ers, who are definitely playing like they will definitely make the playoffs this year and maybe even get the number one seed. But and yeah, this Brock Purdy has led this team to what was it, 13 straight wins?
Yep.
15 straight wins. McCaffrey scored a game 13 times. 13 times in a row, he scored a touchdown.
13 straight games with a score from Run CMC. Mr. Irrelevant has been anything but. This guy has come out of nowhere. He has just done something with his team. It is unbelievable. I will say that. But last week, I think we found a great replacement for Trayvon Diggs. His name is Deron Bland. Last week against the Patriots, he got not one but two interceptions. One of them was a 54-yard pick six. That was absolutely amazing. That defense, I mean, the 49ers have a great defense, but so do the Cowboys.
Yes, they do.
And I know they're probably going to pressure Dak Prescott. They're going to hound him all the way. It's going to be, I believe it's going to be the defense that will get the job done. And yes, I'm going with my team. And this was picked. So I'm proud to say with my man Rowdy here. Oh, wait, Rowdy, what did you want to say? Oh, Alex, Rowdy needs you to do him a favor.
Okay.
Sound the alarm.
Damn.
Wow.
This is a real test for the Cowboys, and I believe they will pass it. My final score, even if this game does go to overtime, I see the Cowboys probably with a last-second field goal. Give me our boys. Give me the boys. 30-27. Let me hear it, Jimmy.
Oh, yes. Let's hear the coach.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
But it was just so sad that A-Bomb could not wait any longer.
I know.
I was looking forward to having him here, but oh well.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll get him on. We'll get him on sometime this season for sure. Make sure of it. All right. The last game on the list is Monday Night Football. It is the Green Bay Packers and the Las Vegas Raiders. This game is in Las Vegas. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Packers are 1-point favorites.
You're right. Ending off on 3 games, 3 in a row.
Ending off on 3 in a row. Referee for this game
Is going to be. No, I just lost it. On. I got back. Brad Allen.
Got Joe Buck, Troy Aikman on the call. And on Game Time, the lowest ticketed price is, let me see if I can pull it up right there. We got $413.
That does not surprise me as Vegas tickets. But wait, Alex, is there a Manning cast for this week?
Nope. I don't believe so.
No.
I don't
Dang
believe
it.
so.
I watched it all last week, man. And Peyton Eli's face to Daniel Jones' interceptions was absolutely hilarious.
I'm not too sure if there is.
So the Monday Night Football schedule for Manning cast. I actually will pull it up. Schedule 2023. So this week, let's see. There is actually, Alex.
There we
There
go.
is a
nice.
Manning cast, but there will not be one next week. So this one we do get one. So there
Okay.
is a Manning cast for Packers and Raiders.
All right. So Packers are coming off of a terrible home loss last Thursday, but they have had time to stew and get some of those guys back healthy. Raiders looked bad in losing to the Chargers last week. Jimmy Garoppolo, or excuse me, Jimmy Garbaggio, as most people like to say, might be back here, but it won't matter because the Packers, I think, will get the job done. Give me the Packers to beat the Raiders 31-21. Doo-doo, bop, boo, boo, beep. Go, Pack, go.
Packers win. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll actually go next. So the Packers are winning this one. I think the Raiders, they're overstay their welcome. They just allowed a ton of sacks to Aiden O'Connell, where Khalil Mack just got 6 sacks in one game.
6.
The second most sacks in a game since Derek Thompson's 7 in the 90s for the Chiefs. That's actually insane. And Khalil Mack, though, it's his first I think it's his best game, actually, as a pro. And it comes in so far into his career. And now the Raiders playing at home against the Packers, they're in trouble. They have not looked fair. Even though this is their second home game, the Raiders' offense have not scored more than 18 points. If you count the referees, you take out 11 because of the referees. But realistically, when you give it up over 7 sacks last week, and you gave up 6 the week before, 4 the week before, you gave up 11 sacks the past 2 games, and the Packers defense is coming in with some strongholds, and they're coming off a little bit pissed off after that home loss. I think the Packers are going to get the job done. Sorry, Raider Ben, but I gotta be honest here. I'm glad you paid my bet, but the Raiders still suck. Final score: Raiders 13, Packers 24.
Speaking of a bet, I still have a bet I have to pay for Bills Mafia. I will do that and showcase that next week.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yes.
Well, anyway,
Yes. Well, no, Brandon, I'm not a college referee, NFL referee, but I do officiate football for 6 years now. 6 years.
6 years.
So I know what I'm
6
talking.
years, not bad. Not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that Vegas is getting closer and closer and closer to doing something they should have done a long time ago. And that would be fire Josh McDaniels.
I hope
So,
to God he gets fired soon.
So you got Green Bay coming in, and you know that Green Bay defense is always very tough to beat, whether they are at Lambeau or if they are at Allegiant Stadium or even if they're in my own damn backyard. So anyway, I'm going with the Packers on this one. So go Pack go, the little thing there. So give me the Packers by a score of 28-21. Josh McDaniels is getting closer and closer and closer to getting the boot.
You see it.
Closer. The window is closing fast.
It's closing fast. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it for week number 5 of 4 Horsemen of Pick'ems. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will have some content on this channel. I'll probably post some stuff for the game. And
Awesome.
Next week, I'll be back to doing play-by-plays once again.
Nice.
Excellent.
Who do the Dolphins play week 6?
Carolina
Because that's
Panthers.
when the Steelers will be on the bye. They
The
play
Carolina
the Panthers.
Panthers.
Oh boy, that'll be fun though for you to for play-by-play for that.
Bryce Young. or hopefully Andy Dalton.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I just know my Steelers are on a bye along
We
with the
shall
Packers,
see.
but we'll talk about that next week.
Fantasy Football Fever was a good show last night, I have to say.
It
I
was.
caught it on the replay.
Same.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Fantasy Football Fever on my channel. Tuesday nights, 9:45 Eastern, 8:45 Central, until the Thursday night games are over with. Then we'll switch it over to Friday nights.
Can't wait. Can't wait. I absolutely love that show. And then, of course, LC Muscles 28. Will we see a crow? Will we see a victory lap?
I'm hoping for a victory, especially against. I actually do want to do a video for Ravens week because let's be
Ravens
honest
Red
here.
Zone.
I do want to go after Ravens Red Zone. I do want to make a video for Ravens Red Zone because I think it's time I come back just for Ravens week.
Actually, I should actually see if A-Bomb did make a video for Hate Week this week.
He did.
He will.
Oh, he did? Oh,
Pretty
he
sure
will?
he has.
Oh, I'll definitely check that out. I may have something to say for that, but I'll go check it out.
Yes, he did. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you missed your chance to live chat, make sure you post your picks in the comments below. We would love to see it. Join the Discord. It's the first link in the description, and Instagram and on Twitter as well. So for Tiny Tim, for LC Muscles 28, and Rowdy, of course, and Rowdy, for LC Muscles 28, and Yinzer Mac, wherever he may be. It's A Pizzle saying peace out. Fins out. Baby. See you guys next week.
Please win, Steelers. Please prove me wrong. That would be nice. Still fire Canada, though.
All right, let's 86 those 49ers, boys. This is going to be our time now. We get our revenge, and it's going to be so sweet. See you next time.
I don't have a towel.